Welcome to another training video from National Compressor Exchange. Today we're going to be covering the Kriwan module box that is designed to go with the 06D compressors. This is an overview of that box and we'll cover general information. So when you get this control from us, it comes with this box, and when you remove the screws from the cover and open the box, you'll find the instructions clearly inside the box and a resistor that you do not want to lose. It's very important to hold on to that depending upon your application. Inside the box itself are several major components. You have a CT, which we're going to discuss. You have a terminal connection point, and you have the Kriwan control itself. We're going to discuss all three of these briefly. One thing this control does much different than the click-on control is that it allows you to actually monitor amp draw live while the unit is running, set parameters, and have it shut the compressor off prior to any kind of failure. We can do this in single phase, as this is wired right now with only one wire passing through, or we can do it in three-phase application. In a three-phase application, you would remove terminal 2 here and route it the opposite direction that terminal 1 is passing through the CT, and then just reconnect it to the terminal block. The other sides here are designed to go 1, 2, and 3 on your compressor for the black wires, and the orange wires, as it is currently set up, are designed to go to the PTC that would either be on your 5 or 6 pin compressor on an 05D. We will also cover what happens if you only have a bimetallic thermostat in there on the terminals and how to determine which one that is. That will be covered in a later video. The beauty of this control is that once you power it up on L&N here, and you can use either 110 or 220 volts, and you connect everything to this compressor, you have a lifetime of information on everything that that compressor does that is fully accessible to the service technician. The service technician simply takes his wiring device that's designed to go right to his smartphone, and he has to purchase a wire from Kriwan, which we also do supply, and that wire plugs right in here externally. There is no need to remove the cover on this control to determine what is going on with this. You simply plug in here, plug into your phone. It will activate if you have the Kriwan app loaded, and you can read lots of information that's useful about the compressor. It will tell you cycle rate. It will tell you how many cycles it's had under a certain amount of time. You can look at all kinds of shutoffs, whether they were normal shutoffs, whether the power was interrupted, or whether the Kriwan control took it offline based on a parameter that was exceeded. The beauty of this control, as opposed to the click-ons, which are no longer available, this is a much larger focused device when it comes to electrical protection, and will actually do things to prevent the compressor from failing, as opposed to just kicking out after it's been running way out of sequence for a long time. One of the things that's important to note here is that within the instruction manual comes a chart for all of the 06D compressors. That chart is important because this control does not come in the box set up for your specific compressor. What you have to know is that within this control you have to find the specific currents and set them up in the control and program them in. We will be going through that in a future video as well. So the beauty of this control, as you see it, is that it does much more than an old click-on control could ever have done, and since click-on is discontinued at this point in time, this is the way to go. One of the things I also want to point your attention to is this center hole, bottom center of the box. It looks like an oddball size for a reason. That is designed to take the MC cable that currently exists that is attached to your compressor now and let it fish straight through. When you rewire, the main power wires coming in are going to go to 1, 2, and 3 here and not directly to the compressor. So you're going to wire this in so that all power wiring is done here, and these pieces here are what connect to the compressor on 1, 2, and 3 respectively. We will get into more in the next video. This is an overview. Thank you for your time.